Oh, 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 there's a fish right there. Hey y'all, this is SCAM Outdoors, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you guys how I like to rig up ultralight for catfish. Now the catfish I'm talking about like little eating size channel catfish, maybe some blue catfish like from the pound, like 3 or 4 pound range. And it's ultralight, so obviously you're gonna have to, you gotta fight it smart. You gotta set the drag low, you gotta play the current if you're in a river like I am, and you just gotta be careful for snags because you're not using like the heavy duty catfish rigs most people use. I'll show you guys the setup real quick. Right here I just got a $20 little Shakespeare something, little spinning rod from Walmart. It doesn't really matter, it's just a short little something rod. It's not strong at all, it's cheap, but you don't really need anything better than that. Just set the drag pretty low and play it smart and you'll be fine. And right here I got, I'm pretty sure 4 pound mono. I'm not running a leader because 4 pound mono, you know, if you're gonna get on a snag, 4 pound mono is most likely gonna break. There's no point in having a leader. And I have just a little slip bobber. You don't need to use a bobber, but in some ponds, especially ponds and lakes, bobbers aren't bad at all. For even like, I tell people I use bobbers for catfishing and people like look surprised, but they think bobbers are only for a little bluegill. But if you can suspend your bait just right, a bobber it could be the difference between being skunked and catching a limit. So right here I got just a little treble hook. You could run a little double action hook or something like that too, J hook. It doesn't really matter, but keep it small because catfish you're gonna be catching are small. Now I lost mine, but I definitely want to put in between. I have right now about 2 feet of line in between my hook and the bobber, but I like to put a split shot like right in between the two, about a foot up the line from the hook. That way, just to kind of keep the bait from like flowing right behind the bobber and actually staying down in the water column. And that's going to help a lot if you're using a bobber. Even if you're not using a bobber, go with a lightweight because you're not going to want to have a heavy 1 ounce weight on 4 pound line. That's not going to end well. For bait, I like to use like a little, probably about 1 inch. Keep it under 1 inch if you're using chicken, about 1 inch of chicken breast meat. You can use small shrimp, night crawlers, whatever. Catfish will eat pretty much anything. But if you know what you're doing for catfish bait, do whatever you'd like. Stink bait, bread, whatever. And remember, when you're fighting these fish, just be patient. Especially in the current, they're gonna get that current advantage if you're fishing upstream. Just be really careful with the ultralight setup, and you guys go have some fun. Thank you for watching.